Okay. I might have to adjust the volume on this start. Oh, it's already starting. Sorry again that I don't have my regular overlays, because normally you'd be able to see the screen and me, but you're only going to get to see me because I am not waiting to watch this direct. It's probably a little loud. Oops, not a little quiet. I already got spoiled on like one thing, and when I was scrubbing, I saw that the first thing that they're showing is Pikmin 4, so I'm excited about that. What sucks about this, though, is that I can't see the bottom part of my screen because this is propped up against my laptop. Okay. I am really excited about Pikmin 4. I honestly keep forgetting that it's releasing. I hope it can top Pikmin 3. It looks really good, like, graphics-wise. It'll be interesting to see what the story premise is this time. What? Is that a baby Snagrit? Again, my phone is covering it, so I'm like, huh? Why does the ship look like that? I don't like it. Who is that? Oh, it's a new character. I don't like how they look. Why do the onions look like that? Why do they keep that animation, too? Okay, so we have the primary... I don't really like how the onion looks. So, we have the primary colors, obviously, red. The gates look a little whack, too. Why are they getting diamonds? Rock climbing? What was that enemy? They're grabbing binoculars. Why did I pronounce it like that? I feel like I have to... What is that? I don't like... Is that ice? An ice Pikmin? Interesting. So when it eats the ice Pikmin, it freezes. Oh, and they freeze water? That's actually a really cool idea. What are you? Some sort of dog? That's a bit too gimmicky for my taste. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one or not. This one seems to have a few more gimmicks than normal Pikmin games did. And I preferred when it was a little more simplistic. Is that a dead body? Are they fighting a... like, are they fighting a disco ball? It's just another bee long legs. Oh, the baby pooper is back. I hate that boss. Oh, caves are back. I just realized that was a cave, wasn't it? I'm excited for it. I'm gonna buy it, but I don't know. Something about it doesn't feel like Pikmin as much to me. I think I need to play it to be sold on it. This is like Legends Arceus. Why are... It's coming out in July, so I get to play it during the summer, yes. It's right around when Xenoblade 3 released last year, too.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm guessing the next title
That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4.
is going to be what I got spoiled on.
What kinds of things will it
I
show
think the
us?
dog thing is a bit too gimmicky for my
More
taste.
information in the future.
And then there's Ice Pikmin, obviously, but I think there's probably going to be another type. What is this? I can't see anything because my dang phone is in the way. Oh, Xenoblade 3 DLC.
Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Lapidurist extraordinaire. What now?
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero and a refined Lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one character and battle wave after
I still haven't
wave of
bought
enemies.
the Xenoblade 3
You'll
DLC,
learn more heroes and special abilities.
but I also...
Rack up
This looks
victories with your
interesting,
heroes,
but I
set
also
your sights
borrowed
on
my
the
copy
final
to my
stage.
dad,
You might
so
also
that
get
he could
special
play it,
in-game outfits as a
so
reward.
I haven't had it for a while.
And coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Tell me why!
What?
Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless machine.
Was that That was Elvis.
Like killing Granddad wasn't enough for you.
Volume 3
Oh
of the
my
Xenoblade
God.
Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the
I got
Xenoblade
chills.
Chronicles
I
3
am-
game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th.
Oh, that's Volume 3. Volume 3 is February 15th. They didn't give a release date for Volume 4. That looked really intense, and it looks like they are going to explore why the two worlds ended up merging and connecting between Xenoblade 2 and 1 and 3. This is what I got spoiled on, was Samba de Amigo.
Follow the instructions on screen.
It's interesting that it's back, because it's been since like the Wii, since there was a game in that series.
It might happen, so stay
But-
on your toes. Why not dance with a friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker?
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna buy it. It's a rhythm game. Sometimes when I'm watching these, I like have a thought, and then I just I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and then I lose it. But
Keep the beat and aim
yeah,
for
I probably won't get it. It's a rhythm game.
These songs are included
A movement-based
in
rhythm game.
genres from around
I
the
personally like playing my Switch laying in bed. So
Get shaken when Samba
Probably a
de
no
Amigo
from me.
Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
I'm not gonna be able to see any of the release dates unless I move my phone. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. What is that?
Got a passion for fashion?
It looks like Tokyo Mirage Session Fire
Welcome
Emblem.
to Fashion Dreamer. This is the
Fashion
place to
Dreamer.
plan
Sounds
it
like my
out
kind of
and
game.
Express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish
coffee.
influencer.
I
And
suppose
you're
I'll
in
drink
luck.
water.
Tons of people are seeking the latest trends. Give them a like if you dig their style.
I don't know how long this water's been sitting there. I think it's probably been
Suggest new
weeks.
outfits for them
And then I have a
to
bowl
grow
of
as an
goldfish
influencer.
crackers.
Now it's time for
Flavor Blast
Fashion
Goldfish.
Design.
One of the best
Choose
snacks
from
out
over
there,
1,000 design options.
I must say.
Then add a personal touch to give your item a final flourish. You can get the items other people are wearing by liking them. Mix and match your favorites to create new looks. By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle and grow your brand.
Why do they show games like this for more than like 5 seconds?
Fashion?
Like,
Then get
is
stylish
anyone really going to be
with Fashion
passionate
Dreamer
about
debuts
Fashion
exclusively
Dreamer on the
Nintendo
Switch?
this year.
It's made by Marvelous.
Delve into these dark worlds. Dracula's Castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the Rogue.
Oh, I thought that was when they said Dracula's
Dead
Castle. I thought it was like a new like reimagining of Castlevania, like some of the original Castlevania games or something. I guess it looks like, or wait,
leading up to a showdown with
maybe it is, or it's DLC for a game that adds like Castlevania stuff to it or something.
and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters
I see.
in frenetic combat.
Again, I can't read the titles or anything, so if it takes me a second to figure out what's going on, that's why.
In Dead Cells return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March
Yeah,
6th.
all I saw was Dead Cells. I didn't see the Return to Castlevania part.
Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe. Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you
I wonder how much
navigate
time will
through
be spent on
perilous
Breath of the
world.
Wild. Or,
Your
I guess it's
decisions and
Tears
the
to the
alliances
Kingdom
you
now.
forge will impact your journey and the
My
entire
guess
server.
is 10 minutes.
Tron Identity launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April.
I never expect much from these February directs, because usually just like,
Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good.
it's usually just kind of whatever
Time-bending
they
murder mystery
are
Ghost
releasing in the
Trick
beginning of the year,
returns in
and it's
HD.
usually just,
After kicking the bucket
it's like
and becoming
one or
a
two
ghost,
big
you can possess
announcements slash
control
trailers, and then it's
objects.
just a bunch of random
With your
crap that they
powers,
throw
you
in
can
there to
even help
fill the
others,
time.
like this woman, and change any ill-fated fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo
Looks like a game that would be
Switch
on like
this summer.
the DS.
Two connected worlds, one suspenseful thriller.
Is this GTA? It's not. It's Japanese GTA. It's anime GTA.
現実がコピーされた世界。ごめん、ここ本当に仮想空間なの？この事件のパズルを解き明かす。まだ30分も経ってないよ。
People need to stop snapping me.
最初から
It's about important stuff, but they need to stop.
この事件の犯人はお前だ。
Keeps distracting me from these interesting visuals.
武力兵器の使用はデカバンドルにかざして申請。
So what if GTA was an RPG? And not just an RPG, a JRPG.
誰かがデータを置き換えたんだ。警察のシステムに潜入しプログラムを書き換えた。それって完全に犯罪だぞ。これが犯罪だ。この狂った街では手段を選んではいられない。
Where's my Metroid Prime?
一匹残らず排除する。
Once upon a time, there was a witch and a demon. Experience Bayonetta's origins as a young witch named Cereza.
What? The Bayonetta origin story that nobody asked for?
She ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest. I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly
The art
demon
style looks
Cheshire.
really interesting, but it's so weird.
Both witch and demon at the same
Because it's
time.
like
Harness
in the
Cereza's
Bayonetta
magic
franchise,
and
but why does it look like
Cheshire's ferocity to travel
Okami,
through
like,
this
almost?
mysterious and dangerous forest. They'll need to work together in battle as well.
Let's go!
Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place.
I've still
while
never
Cheshire
played Bayonetta,
attacks.
and I probably never
Or
will.
Stop an aggressive one to focus on another.
I've just come to realize
Strategically use each
I've got my
character's
games I
abilities
like.
to win battles.
I think my exploration phase is over.
The duo will
I'm not
gain
just gonna
strength
buy
as they
games
continue
that
their
I'm
journey.
gonna end up barely playing
Taking
anymore.
more powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be more easily swayed in your favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Cheshire, let's go!
Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the Nintendo Switch system March 17th.
March 17th,
Pre-orders
interesting.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Still will not be getting it.
How is that? Next, please take a look at this.
Usually when he comes on the screen, it's gonna be something bigger. I don't want to hear about Splatoon. I forgot this game came out. Splatoon 3 DLC was not on my list for today. Season pass, more like
Introducing the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content. The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside.
I am
your
tempted
shopkeepers.
to grab my
Front of
Infinity
Silver
Gauntlet
Same
that is
is
sitting
the
right
ones in
over there
Scottsdale.
and
So
snapping
shop
my
wherever
fingers
your vibes
to make it so
are
Splatoon
strongest.
never existed.
Seven.
I don't understand why they push it so much as like
The show
one of their top
and
like
amiibo functionality all work
5
the same way here
IPs.
too.
Like I get it, it's decently popular. But it's like
The Squid Sisters
they
will also
push
perform
it
here
way
during
more than I
Splatfest.
feel like they need to.
Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis.
Like, yeah, like I said, it's popular with some people,
The first
but I'd call it
wave
like a
of
tier
KDLC
2
launches this spring.
game, like in their second tier, and they advertise it as if it's like their top IPs among like Mario and Zelda.
This?
And before you ask, no, I'm not biased. I would probably put Xenoblade in the same tier as Splatoon. Before 3, I probably would have put it in like a tier 3. But I think it's become more mainstream now, so I'd call it a 2.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring.
That's right. They haven't released a Mario Kart DLC wave in a while.
In the future,
I wonder if they're gonna drop one today. Maybe not drop.
the Splatoon
The tracks
3
today, but what?
expansion packs will be
Show 'em.
available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Many people have played Splatoon 3 since its launch.
I haven't.
Thank you all very much.
Sorry, I'm salty.
We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass.
I want my Metroid Prime 4.
Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
And that just means I'm gonna have to deal with more Splatoon over the next year.
Adventure awaits Mickey and friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and
I was so
Goofy.
confused. I was like, why is Donald's face red? He doesn't have a red face.
It's
'cause he was angry.
Run, jump,
I was like, suddenly they changed
swing
Donald
to
Duck's
explore every
ethnicity.
nook and cranny of the island.
That's a new one.
By unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas. Cross large chasms with boost jump. Ground-pound barriers to open new spaces. And glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's
I do
personality
appreciate games
shines
like
through
this
in their
though,
actions.
because
Up to 4 pals locally
for one,
can
2D
brave the
platformers
island.
are one of my favorite
Show off
genres.
for extra help. Play leapfrog for
And
major jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand.
It's nice to have games that are more like
Save Mono, and
for
you might
kids.
discover new paths. While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes. Study their
I'm really
movements
starting to sound like a
carefully to
teacher,
figure
aren't I?
out the secrets to victory.
It's nice to have a game that's not so
Join
violent
Mickey
like
and
that
friends
Call
on
of
a
Duty.
high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch July 28th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. More emblems are on the way.
Fire Emblem DLC. I forgot this game came out.
Coming to future waves of the Fire Emblem Engage
I decided I'm
Expansion
waiting
DLC.
to ask for it for my birthday.
Includes Hector, Emblem of Strength. Raise defense and unleash counterattacks.
Is it going to be Hector, Lyn, and Elywood? Oh, Soren. Never mind.
Emblem of Acumen.
I don't know who's already in it, so
Magic spells
I'm sure
over
Lyn
light.
probably is already in it. Oh, Camilla,
Emblem
wonderful.
of Revelation. Modify the terrain to hinder enemies.
I am happy Soren's in it because I was
Wave 3 includes
worried that it was going to be like this, where it's like Fire Emblem Fates and Awakening, where now we have Chrom and Robin.
foes with sword and magic attacks.
I love Awakening, but it's so overused.
Emblem of Heroes.
Oh, they're actually using a Fire Emblem Heroes character?
Additional allies to fight for your cause.
That's awesome. I actually love that. That's actually really cool.
These new emblems.
That it, like, adds a gimmick that's like the
And in
app.
Wave 4, a new story called Bell Xenologue will be unlocked.
Thank you for answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out! Assassin!
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass for the Fire Emblem Engage game launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
I remember when Nintendo never did DLC. Now it seems like every game. Not that I have necessarily a problem with DLC.
Control of your destiny.
It's just like,
This is Reverie.
I don't know.
a
I don't
world
feel like
in which
every single
deities
game
known
needs
as
paid DLC.
aspirations dwell. When a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of
We're only
humanity
halfway done with the
hangs in
direct.
balance.
Feels like I've been sitting here for an eternity, but
Adventure,
that's partly because when I don't have a backrest, my
gift of
back starts killing me.
clairvoyance to travel between worlds, see the future, and decide humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by
It is
Celeste
taking all of my
composer Lena
willpower
Raine,
to not
set the
lick the
stage for
cheese
your
off of my
journey.
fingers right now.
Eventually, you'll sign
Because
with
that
one
is
of
the best
six
part of eating the Flavor
aspirations
Blast.
like Bond,
Goldfish crackers, but I don't want to do that on
to
video.
change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony: The Fall of Reverie launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this June. These games will have you rolling.
Katamari.
Octopath Traveler 2 is just around the corner.
I actually really wish they would remake more Katamari games because I just played Katamari Damacy Rerolled again with my girlfriend, and I was reminded just how fun that game is.
Stories await. Which path will you take?
And I wish they'd put the other ones on there.
Who will your allies be? And where will your journey lead you? Venture through a brand new world.
Octopath
in
Traveler is another
Octopath
game that's
Traveler
like
2,
I wanted to
launching on
try it, but I
Nintendo
never
Switch
got the
February
chance
24th.
to, and now I don't really care.
Keep it
Oh yes, they just.
of objects in this remaster of We Love Katamari.
I asked and I received
And space.
more Katamari on
New features
the
include
Switch.
playing
I
as
love
Hero
you,
Hero
Nintendo.
Cosmos in 5
I will
new
forever
challenges.
simp for Nintendo.
And taking photos with a selfie camera.
I am so happy.
We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd.
Yes.
Active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damacy Reroll.
I was like, these levels look familiar. That's because I just played them.
Find the powers of the Sun and Moon to fend off evil.
I'm so happy about that.
Turn-based RPG. Freely traverse a breathtaking world. Meet
When they said
characters
rolling, I
from
was like,
walks of life
Katamari? And then they showed Octopath Traveler, and I was like, oh, not Katamari. And then they showed Katamari.
Complement your journey with enchanting melodies.
I keep looking at my hand. It's so tough. The urge is there, and I can barely control it.
Sea of Stars sails onto Nintendo Switch August 29th.
Is Sea of Stars? I think Sea of Stars is the game that Yasunori Mitsuda composed some of the music for. I might have to buy it just for that, because he is probably my favorite video game soundtrack composer.
Teams of 3 and challenge others to lightning fast battles, air hockey style. Use each striker's skills to dominate each match. Change the course trajectory.
So far, this seems like kind of what I said. It's like an average
Gain the advantage.
February direct.
Or knock opponents
Like
out
Katamari
with
announcement, which is like
explosive moves.
new,
Omega
and it's like it's not that hype, but it's hype like for me. Like the niche, like one of those niche audience things. It started with a Pikmin 4 trailer. Really cool. What else? Xenoblade 3 DLC stuff. Etrian Odyssey? A collection?
Remastered in HD. Many treasures lie deep within a massive labyrinth. Its paths
I have
intertwine
4 on my
with vicious
3DS, and I
monsters
loved
lurk in
it, but
the shadows. A blank
I
map
just
is
love the
your
idea
only guide.
in Etrian Odyssey you get to like make your own
By
map.
drawing the map as you explore,
And I find
you
that super
progress
cool. Like
even
you're
further.
exploring these labyrinths and you like make your own map.
Venture into
Like
the
you make the
labyrinth
map
with
yourself,
five
and I think it's
adventurers.
like
As
a
the
really
guild leader,
cool
you'll
concept.
assign them roles, like the Allied defending
My
protector
wallet, I
or
might have to buy
ultra
this.
fast Dark Hunter. But be warned, every
Depends
adventure
on
is
when it
fraught with
releases.
danger. Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Just tell me the release date. I need to know if I can afford it or not.
24 newly drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options.
Picnic
And the new
difficulty.
automatic option for smoother exploration.
For the non-gamers.
Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection launches on Nintendo Switch June 1st.
Oh no, it's the same day as Katamari.
Available separately on Nintendo eShop.
Damn it.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
But that would be 1, 2, and 3.
Get your
Oh, they're gonna...
technical skills.
No! No! It's Advance
All
Wars.
strategy fans, the Advance Wars 1+2 reboot campaign
Oh, what
is
is
only a
this
couple of
releasing
months
now?
away. Join Andy, Max, Sam,
I remember when this was
and
supposed to
more in
release, and then
two
they
full-story
delayed it
campaigns.
because of the Ukraine conflict.
Colorful turn-based tactical action.
Because it's a game about, like, conflict with the Soviet Union, so they were like, probably a bad idea to release it now. And then they just never spoke about it again. And here they are. It's back.
Play. Advance Wars 1+2 reboot
When?
game comes to Nintendo Switch April 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Almost
eShop.
420. It's gonna be a little tough. Oh, Kirby Return to Dreamland
A new
remaster.
story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to
I
Dreamland
am
Deluxe
surprised
game.
they're showing much of this because it's literally just a remake.
Magalore,
of a
the
Wii game.
interdimensional traveler from the main
It is cool
adventure,
that it's like
has
completely
lost his
rebuilt and the art
powers
style is
and
completely
must
different.
Escape the realm between dimensions.
And I did like this game, and I kind of want the remake, but with all the other games coming out, I don't think it's actually that worth it. Because I want Fire Emblem Engage, and I also want the Final Fantasy Rhythm game that's coming out this year. Or this month, actually.
To regain Magalore's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies. With magic points, different abilities can be restored and enhanced.
Kirby games are kind of like Yoshi's Island, where they're just fun. They're pretty easy,
Improve Magalore's
but they're just fun.
levitation, or increase his attack range. The order in which you restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore.
Over 20?
Up
That's
to
so
4
many
players on the
stages.
same system can venture through this mysterious realm together.
New bosses, kind of cool.
Can Magalore restore his powers and safely return to his world? You can access this.
I never really was a big fan of the
new
gimmick
story mode.
levels where you're playing as like a different character in Kirby, because when I'm playing Kirby, I want to be the pink dude that sucks up the things and gets the copy abilities. I don't want to play as...
After today's
Well, I
Nintendo
do want to
Direct,
play as like
a
Meta Knight,
demo
King
will be
DDD, and
available on
them,
Nintendo
but
eShop.
like
Up to 4 players can
a
play
full like
specially
story
arranged
based
demo
around
with
them.
select stages and sub-games. Kirby's
Nah.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe
February
launches
24th.
on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th.
Yeah.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Probably gonna wait on that or not get it at
Hope
all.
you're looking forward to the new story.
He's
in
back.
Kirby's
Here comes
Return
Breath
to
of the Wild. I
Dreamland
guarantee
Deluxe.
it. Or Tears to the
Next,
Kingdom.
here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, never
Please
mind.
take a look.
We
at
are
this.
destroying our online servers in 45 minutes. Game Boy. I don't really care. I would rather it be Game Boy Advance. Actually, if I could play Pokemon Red on my
Games are being added
Switch,
to Nintendo Switch
I
Online.
would...
On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games
I'm not gonna finish
anytime,
that.
anywhere, just like you could back in the day.
But there's not that many Game Boy games.
Let's introduce the games that will be available at
Like, it's literally like Tetris, Mario Land 1 and 2.
Tetris
and
Arrange the falling Tetraminos
Link's
and
Awakening.
aim for a high score.
Those are the only Game Boy...
Super Mario Land
games
2, 6
that I can
golden
think of.
coins. Reclaim the
Donkey
castle
Kong
that Mario
Land?
stole from you. The
Link,
Legend
you know,
of
there's
Zelda,
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the Windfish to escape Koholint Island.
And why... There's a remake for
Gargoyle's
that.
Quest.
Gargoyle's
Save the
Quest.
Ghoul Realms,
Oh, there is
Firefly,
Metroid
the
2, I
Ghost and
guess.
Goblin series.
I would like to play Metroid 2.
Game & Watch Gallery
What in
3
the hell
for an
is
assortment
this?
of Game & Watch titles.
Oh, there's Game Boy Color games on there too, I guess.
Alone in the Dark, the new Nightmare.
Alone in the Dark,
Solve
my
murder mysteries,
favorite Game Boy
Supernatural
Color game.
Shadow Island. Metroid 2.
There's
Return
Metroid
to
2.
Samus. Destroy the
Just put
Metroids hiding on planet
the
SR
Pikachu
3
game on.
here.
Pokemon Yellow. Give me Pokemon Yellow.
Wario
Oh
Land
yeah,
3.
Wario Land 3. That's a
Traverse
good one.
world that changes between day and night based on your actions.
Pokemon?
Kirby's Dream Land.
Kirby, that's right.
Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's
Kirby's
debut
Dream Land
title.
sucks though, because you can't even... There's no copy abilities.
You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters.
That's pretty
Up
cool.
to 2 players can play
Except for the
compatible
fact
games
that
together locally or
like Game Boy
online.
games literally suck. Like,
More games
it's
will
an
be added in the
Pokemon
future.
trading card game. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted.
And
Game Boy Advance. Okay, that's more like it. So, is this gonna be another tier level?
Game Boy
Minish
Advance
Cap
games are
is
being added to
literally
Nintendo
the
Switch
like
Online
one of the
Plus
best Zelda
expansion
games.
pack.
That's like
Here are
the
the
one
games that you can play
big
at
reason to
launch.
play Game Boy Advance games. I really can't think of Mario Superstar
Mario
Saga.
Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. Play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo
If
e-reader
Superstar
accessory.
Saga's on there, that would be really good.
WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro
WarioWare
Games.
Inc., but that's kind of a
Experience the origins
basic.
of the lightning fast micro games. Kuru Kuru Kururin.
What?
Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
That's right, that was an assist trophy in Brawl, wasn't it?
Mario Kart Super Circuit.
I forgot there was a Mario
Racing the
Kart on the
first
Game Boy
Mario
Advance,
Kart game
I'm not gonna
created
lie.
for a portable system.
Yes, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. That
Venture through
kind
a
of makes
zany
it
world and
worth
fight
it.
with equally zany attacks.
I'm hoping that this is just the same level as the N64.
The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap.
Otherwise, I'd be kind of annoyed. Minish Cap is by far, like, I think Minish Cap is probably the best Game Boy Advance game. Oh, that's it. No Pokemon. Awesome. Pokemon is like the biggest game on the portable systems, so it's got to be coming sometime. Oh, Metroid Fusion, Fire Emblem. I didn't even know there was an F-Zero game on the Game Boy
After
Advance.
this presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online
I'm a
membership,
little annoyed.
or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion.
Okay, so you
pack
get Game
membership.
Boy in the basic, and Game Boy Advance is on the expansion pass. That's pretty good. Put your Game Boy away, sir.
Select Game Boy titles.
I want my
Will be
Pokemon
playable
Fire
on
Red
Nintendo
on my Switch.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced.
Well, guess what? I have a Game Boy at my apartment
Please
that I
look
can play
forward to
too.
more information about Nintendo Switch Online and Nintendo Switch.
I'm a little
Online
annoyed
Plus
because I
expansion
literally
pack in the
just,
future.
like when the Wii U eShop went down, I
Let's see
bought
a
some of
few
those
more
games that were on the
headlines.
Game Boy Advance because I was like, they'll never put that on the Switch. And they put it on the Switch.
The original Metroid Prime game is
Oh,
remastered on Nintendo
people
Switch.
have been assuming this was coming out for a while. This is another one that I bought on my Wii U. I bought the Metroid Prime trilogy on my Wii U. Oh, and they're fully remastered too. That looks really good. I cannot watch this right now. I am way too tempted to buy this because, but I have it on my Wii U already. It's just better graphics. The Metroid Prime trilogy is one of the best games of all time.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo
Oh, they're only releasing the
system,
first one.
has been remastered for Nintendo Switch.
I thought they said trilogy.
Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye. Visors are the key to your adventure. They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress.
One thing I am not a huge fan of is the amount of remasters that Nintendo's been doing lately. Like, give me more new games. Like, these games are great,
Hostile creatures attack. Keep them in your sight
But-
with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles.
yeah, you don't see, like, Sony remastering Crash Bandicoot 1 for $60.
This remaster
Like, it's
adds new dual-stick
like they
controls
released
that
the
allow
trilogy
you to move around
for, like,
while
$40.
slightly changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop later today.
Later today?
The version of the game will be available in stores February.
Why are they releasing the
22nd.
digital version today and then dropping the the physical release on the 22nd? That feels really dumb.
Detective skills to the test. This is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him, will solve the strange incidents within Kanai.
I wish I had a sweatshirt right now. I'm getting a little bit chilly.
By Amaterasu Corporation.
I could get up and get one
You'll investigate
because I'm not very
these
interested in
alongside
this Master Detective game. But
Each one has a supernatural ability
Oh.
that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise. Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude. And witness past crimes.
they have to be ending with Tears of the Kingdom. I'm surprised they haven't started that segment yet because there's got to be like only like 5 minutes left.
Use them to get closer to cracking a case. After collecting enough evidence, a mystery.
I was expecting them to spend like at least 10 minutes on Tears of the Kingdom because it's like their big game of the year and they've barely shown anything on it.
Master Detective Archives Rain Code launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
What is that?
Wings of the Heart take flight once more. A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, is coming to
Well,
Nintendo Switch.
I think I have
After a
heard of that
long and
before.
peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer.
Again,
As spirits dwelling
a
within
remaster of
protagonists,
games that were on the GameCube.
you're
I mean, I guess
stand up to the
I think
Empire
these
across two
I've
different
never
eras
like
of
seen
war.
these in stores. I think they're pretty rare. So this kind of makes a little more sense than like something like Metroid Prime that was pretty widespread. But I think the Metroid Prime remaster is kind of a buffer for Metroid Prime 4 maybe. I don't know.
Battles are fought using cards called Magnus.
Just give me a new Donkey Kong Country, a new Star Fox
Your
or
attack power is
something, I don't know.
determined by the attributes and combinations of your cards, which are randomly dealt from the deck. In these real-time battles, you'll need to make split.
It has been so long since Metroid Prime 4 has been like announced too. Like I realized they restarted development, but it's been a while since they announced that too.
Lands below. Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD Remaster soars onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into your new fantasy life.
Oh, is it Fantasy Life? Is this just
The life you want.
fantasy? It is Fantasy Life. Is this? Oh, it's another one. Okay, I was like, is this literally the same game that was on the 3DS? I was about to be actually pissed.
You'll meet a mysterious girl. Then travel between past and present to make the island your own. Become a woodcutter, angler,
This game was kind of fun,
blacksmith,
but it was kind of short-lived for me.
paladin.
Like, I think I stayed up like all night playing it like 2 or 3 nights in a row and then literally never touched it again.
To develop the island. How will you rebuild? This life is yours to
It's kind of like almost an Animal Crossing clone, but there's a little bit more to do, and there's no animals. So I guess take that with a grain of salt. It's not really an Animal Crossing clone. It kind of has similar concepts.
the girl
It's
who
just
steals time.
that typical like simulator game. Is this Breath or Tears of the Kingdom? No, it's not. Professor Layton? I thought they were done making those games. I actually used to really like those games. That's it. I'm excited for that because that's a new one. Oh, here we go. Mario Kart 8.
Racing in.
The game that never seems to go away. What? Is this a new level?
Yoshi's Island, a brand new course.
That actually is really
It's
cool.
more of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC.
I'm actually really impressed with this level. This level looks actually awesome. Especially since I'm someone who really likes
Who originally hit the track
Yoshi's Island. And they're adding
Double
new
Dash is
characters.
also being added to Wave.
Different colored Birdos. Now add Diddy Kong, you cowards.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
that it?
Booster
That's all you're
Course
showing?
Pass DLC
Cool.
for the
I mean, I'm
Mario
sold.
Kart 8 Deluxe
I've got it because I've got
releases
the
onto the Nintendo
expansion
Switch
pass, but
system
whatever.
this spring.
Spring. Show me the
Active
date.
Nintendo Switch
I didn't get to see it. I think it was like
expansion
April
pack
23rd or
members can
something.
Enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Is that Minecraft? Oh yeah, it is Minecraft. Now we just get the... I'm guessing, yeah, it's gotta be Zelda at the end of this. There's nothing else that it could possibly be. Unless they have something new that they've been cooking, but I seriously doubt they're not gonna show Tears of the Kingdom when it's going to release in literally like 3 months. So I guess it went a little over the 40 minutes mark. It must be like about 45 minutes or something like that. Baseball, very cool. Thank you. Ah yes, Disney, because I want to be among the Disney characters. Tales of Symphonia Remaster, I'm decently excited about. Alright. This is Zelda time.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
Yep, it's Zelda. He didn't say it was anything new, so it's Zelda. Yeah, it's Zelda. Need to ingest this.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
I am so glad
Leave no survivors.
that they added voice acting to Zelda, because it makes it so much better. Pokemon should follow. What is that big thing? Is that a Moblin? I bet it's a Moblin. Ooh, what is that?
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
There's actually a lot of new enemies. A car? A hovercraft?
Please, lend him your power.
That was The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day.
I always tell myself I'm gonna
Amiibo
get
figure of Link from this
collector's
game
editions.
will also be
Amiibos are still a
available on the
thing.
same day.
I always tell myself I'm gonna get collector's
We hope
editions,
you're
and then I
looking
don't.
forward to
Because I am
Link's
broke.
latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
I'd say overall, that was pretty solid. I wish they would have spent more time on Zelda. Like, I just feel like they aren't showing a lot. Like, I realize wanting to keep it, like, more secretive, but, like, we literally know almost nothing about the game. Like, I don't know enough to be, like, excited. I feel more neutral about it. Like, it's like, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna play it. But I don't know how to feel about, like, my excitement level for it, because they just haven't shown enough for me to really feel that excited. But yeah, there was some solid announcements, trailers throughout there. Definitely excited about the Katamari, the new Katamari remaster. Pikmin 4, and Zelda, obviously. But yeah, that's it. So, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace out.